How is the plan coming together, Lee?
We have options. Uchu?
Kukulkan's army will follow the Sakbe to the Great Stone Bridge to reach the pyramid. If we approach them head-on, we have the best chance to intercept them, but we could easily be overwhelmed.
If we go in this way, it'd be more secure. But our timing would have to be perfect, or they'd slip through our fingers.
Can we do both? If we approach head-on, I can go around the other way and act as a sniper.
They'd be trapped.
No approach is without risk, but I believe this is the best option.
Good. Then, on your order.
Gather the troops. Let's go. This is where we part. Your path lies that way. Lara, I want you to have this. For luck.
Lee, I can't.
After today, the eclipse will no longer represent us. We keep the sun, but you remove the shadow.
Thank you. Be careful, Jonah.
You too, little bird.
Lee gave me half of Unuratu's eclipse amulet. I get the moon, and he kept the sun. I suppose this means he expects to remove the darkness over Paititi. Tall order. I hope I don't let them down. Jonah, I made it. I see the bridge. Shit!
They blew the bridge. We'll find another way around.
Okay, do you see that red smoke?
Yeah.
I'm gonna check it out. Unuratu said that the Crimson Fire was her destiny.
Okay. Don't take too long.
Commander, this is Cardinal 2. The bridge has been taken out.
Good. Team leaders coordinate with vehicular support. Cardinal 2, you're their eyes.
Copy that. Remember, people, any structural opening is a potential enemy vector. This is Cardinal 8. Visual on hostiles. Changing course heading to 105.
bastards! Their shield. Trinity's hunting them.
Remember, they attack from all angles. Any structural opening is a potential enemy vector. We can't hold the outer citadel. Ground forces, collapse perimeter on main temple.
Good progress in all sectors. We are losing a lot of people. All units, stay away from the walls. Stick with your comrades. Overlap your fields of fire.
The source of the smoke. I can reach it. When the crimson fire smokes, seek your mirror. Was this Unaratu's destiny? You're the Crimson Fire. I think we're supposed to work together to defeat Kukulkan. Khan. Isha. Change of plans. I'm bringing reinforcements. The Ashil are the descendants of the creators of the Key of Shakshal and the Silver Box of Lishal. In the centuries since Lopez stole the box 400 years ago, they lost their purpose. Now they protect the site where the ritual of the silver box will take place. Even though their minds have faded, their purpose remains intact. They will fight and repel anyone entering the holy city of the Serpent. They are led by a priestess known as the Crimson Fire. She represents Shakshal, and along with Ishel, she is charged with completing the ritual of the silver box and guiding Ishel in her sacrifice of the sun's power. Once it is completed, the Crimson Fire and all the Yashil...
I hope you know what you're doing.
Me too.
Commander, we have eyes on Croft. She's with the Yashil.
She's what? Don't get distracted. Take her out.
They're everywhere! We need backup now!
Sending reinforcements your way.
Delta! This is Zeta Team. High Council in position. Holding perimeter. Repeat, High Council is secure.
This is Commander Rourke. The entire High Council is here to personally oversee our victory. We will hold the perimeter at all costs.
Cardinal 3 inbound.
Need to come over here! Oh my god! I'm trying!
Get us out of here! Fuck!
Anybody! Come on!
Jonah, we did it. We've cleared the way to the temple.
We're pushing through too. Almost there. Where's Dominguez?
He's inside the temple. We're so close.
Thank you, Kukulkan, for this gift of renewal. We are prepared to receive your power. They're with you? This ritual is mine to complete. They've chosen wrong. It's all wrong.
No! It was always theirs. Give us the box.
No. Never. I must protect Paititi.
We all create destiny. Not just you. All of us. Together.
Headstrong to the end. Attack!
This is Commander Rourke. All remaining units pull the perimeter.
They've reached the gate! All units, get solid!
Gentlemen, do not let the enemy through. will run everything. Do you think Trinity cares about ITT? A new world is coming, unlike anything you've ever imagined. I am Trinity. Yes,
can't get
we
through.
are on
I
site.
need to take them out.
Paladin is engaging. We have eyes on what seems to be the leader. Fire! Fire! I know you're tired of all this. Just get it over with. We both know you want to die. You never had a chance. Let's go! Outflanker position. Over there. Go! Go! Former destroyer. Get her! Let's go! Outflanker position. Over there. Go! Go!
This is Paladin 1. I'm surrounded. Out of ammo. No! Please! No!
Impossible. I can't carry anymore. Jonah, Rock is dead. I'm going after Dominguez to stop the ritual.
We'll hold them off as long as we can.
darkness erase the world we have known. Let the shadow pass, and the light shine again on the world of our creation.
The power of Kukulkan.
Destroy any who would destroy your power and potential. Kukulkan, protect us, guide us, help us reshape and create, empower and elevate.
Those icons. I have to release the energy trapped inside them.
Let the shadow pass, and the light shine again on the world of our creation.
I can feel the energy emanating from those icons.
Destroy any who would destroy your power and potential. Let the sun hit. The darkness erase the world we have known. Find her! She must not interfere! Hey, you take control of our destiny!
trapped inside them.
Let the shadow pass, and the light shine again on the world of our creation.
I can feel the energy emanating from those icons.
And which is for your power and potential. Kukulkan, protect us, guide us, help us to shape and create, empower and elevate.
The carvings on those icons indicate they're part of the ritual.
Let the shadow back, and the light shine again on the world of our creation. Let the sun and the darkness erase the world we have known. Find her! She must not interfere! Hey, we take control of our destiny! Remember what's at stake. We can't afford to pay. Child. This is not what Muraki wanted. Destroy and destroy your power and potential. No business here. Kukulkan, protect us, guide us, help us reshape and create, empower and elevate. Nothing will stop me. Remaking the world. Today, we take control of our destiny. have allowed you to live. No more. Shoot a gun. My TT is mine to protect, not yours! Shoot a gun? I thought you were smart. Attack all you want, but the gun will only make me stronger. You would shoot a gun? I thought you were smart.
I'm sorry.
Protect my TT. Please. Please, Lara.
To claim her treasure, the adventurer, Lara Croft, must outwit the king.
Outwit the king? I think the king might have something to say about that.
My loves, will you hold still for a second?
Yes, my white queen. One.
Can I see?
Of course. There's you, me, and your dad.
Where are we?
Hawaii.
With this key and the silver box, we can remake the world. Without weakness, cruelty.
If you had that power, what would you do?
My brave girl, who is not expecting a jaguar attack.
Where shall we go next for our real adventure? I hear the Antarctic is lovely this time of year.
Dad.
Oh no, then perhaps the salt flats of Utah.
Oh, Richard.
I know where we're going.
You do?
Hawaii.
Oh yes, yes, that could be really nice. Well, in that case.
Goodbye, Mum. Goodbye, Dad.
No. You're my research assistant.
Oh yes, you're quite right. I was sorry, Ron.
I request that you bring me to the museum.
Well, I think that can be arranged by your new schedule.
the catastrophes come, the god Kukulkan must be sacrificed to power the sun. Otherwise the world dies.
Sacrifice a god?
The sacrifice is my duty. But if my training fails me, the Crimson Fire will guide me and hold me to my promise.
I like this world. It's not perfect. But everything I love now is in it.
After today, the eclipse will no longer represent us. We keep the sun, but you remove the shadow.
Protect Paititi. Please. Please, Lara.
I will.
Unuratu, my mother, a warrior, a rebel, a queen. She will be venerated for generations. I miss you. Now, we will heed her spirit to reunite Paititi.
Thank you.
So I'm head back to Kwakyaku tomorrow.
Really? Missing the jungle? Off in search of the elusive fish tree?
Abby and I are headed to the coast for a few days.
I'm glad.
What about you?
I think I'll stay here for a while longer.
And restore a few more artifacts?
I don't know.
So what will you do?
I don't know. Etzli will help me figure it out. He'll let me know what Paititi needs to rebuild.
Wow.
I'm done searching. I want to be around the living.
All right.
Don't you have to pack or something?
Now you are stuck with me till tomorrow.
You're welcome to stay as long as you wish, Lara. Safe travels, Jonah. Once Paititi is restored, perhaps I can join you and learn more about the world beyond Paititi.
Anytime. You just say the word. You too, Uchu?
If he wants to.
So, Jonah, Lara tells me you have a girlfriend. We will come to the wedding.
Whoa.
Etzli, why don't you show me the plans for the new system?
Yes.
had it all wrong. I thought that taking control of my life meant venturing out to do something extraordinary. I thought I had to fix everything. But the mysteries of the world are to cherish more than to solve. I'm just one of their many protectors. I'm not sure what the future has in store, Jonah, but whatever adventure's on the horizon, I can't wait to meet it. I'll try not to take myself too seriously.
Tea, Miss Croft.
Lovely. For now, it just feels good to be home. To find the hidden city, go south along the shore until you find the pink fish. Then, this is the star Alphard, the solitary one, the bright. In the Maya long count calendar, all dates have 5 numbers. This numeral. This dagger is the key of Shakshel. I found an inscription. This is the path to the hidden city. It seems to describe a series of trials. This is a serpent-shaped statuette I found in an ancient Maya tomb in the lost city of Paititi. It's yet another clue in my search. A clue to where Lopez took the silver box. The heart of the serpent. The silver box of Ishel, unlocked by the key of Shakshal and used to summon the god Kukulkan. Funny how something so slight could be fundamental in creating or averting the 24th of November, 1603. I accompanied Andreas 29th of November, 1603. After dinner 26th of November, 1603. At dinner, Lopez. This rosary has 6 decades instead of the usual 5. This leather-bound volume of prayers seems to be from the... Someone decided this depiction of Christ's death needed a little sprucing up. The ink is badly faded. It's difficult to make anything out. 30th of November, 1603. With a local man as a guide. Trinity is an ancient and secretive organization ruled by an Illuminati. Dr. Pedro Dominguez is an archaeologist and expert in pre-colonial Maya history. Ishel and Shakshal are 2 faces of the same goddess. Ishel is the young woman. According to legend, the key and Shakshal and the silver box of Ishel were created in... Trinity's influence is even wider than I thought. They have control... Unuratu is the rightful queen of Paititi. After a famine, Dr. Dominguez is originally from Paititi. Trinity has had a presence in Paititi since the 1600s. Jonah is a survivor and a good friend. I met him several years ago. Commander Rourke is a highly trained, multi-decorated veteran of the U.S. Special Forces. The Ashil are the descendants of the creators of the Key of Shakshal. Spanish Jesuit missionary Andres Lopez, a member of Trinity, was a rubbing taken from the walls of the cenote. The detailed engravings on this helmet and its unusual 1st of December 1603. A strange noise woke me. Undated. Strange warriors pursued us through the caverns. The door closed and a silence settled, so great and so vast 1st of December 1603. We've entered a cenote not far from the city. 21st of December 1603. Lopez had grown. 21st. Brother de la Cruz appeared one day, emerging from the others are worried that Brothers de la Cruz and 25th of December 1603. 26th of December 1603. 30th of December 1603. Lopez has just 18th of December 1604. I've neglected this journal for far too. A wheel-lock pistol, never mass-produced and banned in the Holy Roman Empire. Ostentatiously decorated, a bit much for a missionary, but maybe a fitting weapon for an egoist such as Lopez.
This enigmatic illustration recovered from a cursed and empty mausoleum. I just wanted to thank you for your discretion, as well as the work. It has taken our hero years to piece this map together. I have thought about it many times, and I think this is from when we walked the El Memsha. I don't remember much, except for how spicy the bazaar smelled. This looks like a figure from that game Mum and Dad used to play. But why is... Sir, I understand these last few years have been more...
Cinnabar was used in the ancient past for producing a bright orange pigmentation. This is a traditional foot plough. The canopa serves as a receptacle. The Inca used a combination of freeze-drying and... These ceremonial ceramic jars are used to store corn beer. The people of the Andes have been perfecting the art of weaving for thousands. The people of the Andes... This is a little bit unusual. It shows herds. This is a dedication to Supe. A dragon. This must be This must be Mama Zara. There's no mistaking that bright golden... This depicts the story of Viracocha, Konirea, the Incan god of the moon. This depicts the Incan god Kon. He was the son. The monogram reads P.H. August 9th. I am leaving this page here. My dear Nina, once again the attempt to write... Whatever weapon these were attached to has rusted away in the jungle's humidity. In the early 19th century, this was used to measure the angle between an astronomical object and the horizon for the purposes... Within lies Raleigh Rimmel, friend, 19... Do not hide good food from I've been doing some research and I think we might be... too young to be amber. Continue to restrict the distribution of supplies. Looks like this is Abby's family tree. This is Tonatia, the sun god and ruler. A heavy-breasted woman wearing serpents around. This is the Aztec god Ipa Tota. That black and yellow stripe across his face marks this as Tezcatlipoca. Here's Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent. An antique knife, possibly Aztec in origin. There's fresh blood on this blade, but it seems as though someone tried to wipe it clean. The edge hasn't been sharpened in years. Bulging eyes, fangs. This is to... These are the king and queen of Mictlan, the principal underworld of Aztec mythology. Mictlantecuhtli was the most prominent of the gods associated with death. He was often depicted as a skeleton with eyeballs in his skull sockets, and his responsibility, as it was foretold, heralded by the heathen emperor begged for his... These collars were used abroad the Nostromo. After the long dry season, when the rains... We underestimated the natives, crafty bastards. Cusco belongs to Hernando Pizarro, right? Several hundreds have renounced their pagan beliefs, and even rusted out, you can tell this is a quality weapon. Even rusted out, you can... Each taka of the cult of Kukulkan vowed a ceremonial whistle used during human sacrifices. The Aztec used these to burn incense so they could communicate. Patoli is said to be one of the oldest games in America, played by... These ear ornaments are in pristine condition. They contain a carved-out illustration. This polished piece of silver is lined with gold and inlaid with turquoise. Mesoamerican people used this stone as a tool for processing. Traditionally woven from fabric and stuffed with Miss Ortiz, your dedication and commitment to the village. This is a promotional model of an oil derrick. This knife is a cheap plastic replica of those traditionally used to sacrifice lamb. Miss Ortiz, thank you for your recent inquiry. A water... This cast iron conical mold was mainly used throughout the 60s. The ruling family is displaced, reduced to... The cult of Kukulkan has gone too far. Inti is the Incan sun god. Kukulkan departs Paititi during... When the crimson fire smokes. Etzli gave me half of Unuratu's eclipse amulet. Wife of Inti, daughter of Viracocha. The remains of the peasant savior have been moved. A 6-point mace, cast from copper, with an embedded axe blade. The carving on this bowl depicts a procession of Maya carrying something of great... This mural depicts some kind of voyage or pilgrimage. The pre-Columbian ceramic jar seems to be depicting two gods in conversation. The world around them began to crumble. From life to death, full moon. From death to life, new moon to full. Those worthy shall be sacrificed to the red god. Yaskar where united the two sides, ending the war. This jade mask would have been placed on a noble... The peak of this mountain is hidden behind thick... An adhesive, made of tree sap and powdered bone, hold the jade and other gems in place within the wearer's teeth. A secondary party, a few days behind the main... This shows a basic sketch for a temple, rising from the middle of a... It's difficult to make out. People settled between two... The elders of the village have lied to us. And in the moment the gods were satisfied, Metnal did not kill his wife. The lone figure appears in a state of peace, as though the protectors failed. And rumors have long persisted of monsters. Another example of syncretic belief. This figure portrayed on the cross is... This roughly drawn sketch shows St. John repelling... Villager claims to have seen a strange creature in the streets. Villager claims... How can these shapes be Incan when they look like airplanes? Oh, this is the flight log from our plane. This is the story of local caverns rumored to... Oh my god. This is a penguin lawn ornament, painted and decorated and placed in a Every part of the world seems to have its own myth. The Paititians who wrote this believed that something called the Yashil lived. The Nowl is nothing more than a jaguar bound in this terrible armor. More of Dominguez's smoke and mirrors. He's leveraged a myth to make the people of Paititi fear the wilderness, to keep them here, to control them. You can see the claw marks where the jaguar tried to remove the mask. This skull is deformed, flatter and longer than... The pilgrimage came to a fork of two rivers. During a fierce battle, a man of two... ill-suited to the local land, the Paititians made peace with each other. The surging population and lack of civil... Paititi flourishes under the watchful... Paititi... Having not heard from Lopez, some among the leadership, we leave the city at first light, which is just... Dressed in native garb, we entered the city. The shadows loom long and dark. Pure silver. From what I understand, this shows a pilgrimage from a great city. We found their hidden city easily enough, the coordinates from Trinity being correct. The natives did not trust us, and we entered the city with spears at our necks. There was a tumult against the people. The threat of the disease held at bay. The threat of the disease... The new methods of agriculture introduced by the... This seems to represent Unuratu. Unuratu approached the throne through... Amaru returned for his brother's funeral. Born to famine, raised in... Another group of children is on... This Spanish document relates one of the many... This camera belongs to the X700 line. Sam had one of those. I was so jealous. Had to put the last remaining mule... This was written by an explorer in the... Any squad venturing outside Khan. Follow the Napo to the Amazon. That starched shirt faucet may be... Damn this place. Damn this... Damn this... This staff has a jury-rigged flintlock mechanism in an effort to reduce the possibility. Someone's taken this old walkie-talkie apart. The city's priests, or shamans, if we mean, in order to not upset an already delicate. Turn mirror 1 to the left. Follow This figure must be the owl. Now this is a fascinating concept. This document describes the founding of the mission. This is an official document issued recently. This document outlines the goals. This Spanish document is fascinating. John, son of Zebedee. Strange, there are only 7 stations. This must be based on an older tradition. Jesus takes up the cross, falls the first time. St. John was the last of Jesus' apostles to die. Dominguez forbade us from mingling with the... This obsidian-tipped arrow was... Do not leave the city. Though... Location found. Hidden. This wooden firearm is almost an exact... This hard hat is decorated with peacock feathers, and what seems to... I've left and come back, and no demons... When the Lord gave his covenant to Noah... Attention, Dr. Dominguez. Trinity can rot in this jungle. Stone faces weep. They have several sites all over South America. After action report. Attention. Search team report and findings. Attention, Dr. Dominguez. The younger craft is more... This is a record of a mercenary's... This is a 23rd of May. Over a month. 30th of May. The 6th of June. Father's out. 18th of July. 1st of August. Tonight. 1st of August. Tonight. This seems to be some kind of primitive sculpture of a human. This seems to be some kind of primitive... This seems to be some kind of primitive... This seems to be some kind of... This seems to be some kind of... These 2 gods are the rulers of the Maya. The Maya goddess Ishel, like... Shak was a very important god. A depiction of a Pook, god of death, and... Itzamna is the son of the... This Maya god is very dark brown. Suicide was not considered forbidden by the Maya. The collection of reeds bundled together with rope and stone is used as a... This is a formidable weapon. This garishly An Aztec-influenced mask, decorated with items native. This elaborate pipe is sculpted to... This pendant is decorated in the Incan tradition, but this could be an effigy of the peasant savior. As ordered, we have made our way to Khan. Murder. Death. Kukul Khan says they won't fear us if we are not capable. Kukul Khan bid me to join the ranks of the... Kukul Khan... When I first laid eyes on Angel de la Cruz, in preparation for the ultimate test, didn't think these places would be trapped. I have returned from my training, how I was not worthy. Forgive me. I know now that I am not the chosen one. I am Chirilo Serrano, and these... I am Chirilo... An alux, plural alashab, is a... Balam is the Maya word for Jack. Hunbats and Hunchoan were twin... The divine canoe, which carries... These are two legendary trees. Votan is an ancient Maya god of war. The Maya Tree of Life, also known as... The Maya Tree of Life. Those charged with crimes are brought here. When storms crash and rivers swell. Here, under the watchful eye of... A city is only as strong as it... Only the worthy may call upon Kini. From its roots in the underworld. Come, those who imagine themselves brave. When the caverns begin to howl, a warrior. May Urgu be the one to chart the path. May Remax be the first. May waiters desire for path. May Chuki have woven us. May Quispi have acquired us. May Olanta find the clays. May the rivers of the afterlife. May Huascar's knowledge of the two. Abby's grandmother wanted her to have this, but... Abby's grandmother, Mariana. There, I thought it was a small... There's a 3-stepped edge on... Hand-carved on one... I thought the pieces looked familiar. Per seismic imaging. My sweet Abigail. It shows a great journey. Whoever was wearing this either had a splitting headache or they didn't leave at all. Here lies the missing man from Port. This place, it's an ancient... This place. My fearless Koryanka. This details the ordinate... So, the legend is... It looks like this very place. There's an eclipse. This is right here, where I'm... Its construction is so simple. Wooden boss, leather and arms. But the details are extraordinary. The front of the shield is embossed in gold and seems to tell an entire story. There's so much inscribed here, I can't quite make it all out. But here, this looks like it says... Sacrifice. May the good Lord, in his infinite mercy, bless the... These are the blueprints for the instrument. This shows the twins. It shows a procession of people. The symbol in the center reads Place of the... With yellow in the south. This key was interred... Red in the north. Sairi. Here... The writing on the mural is... My dearest Sairi. As anticipated. As anticipated. I don't recognize the symbols being used here. Hakan tells me it's a... It shows many warriors. It shows a mortal... Day 1, location 1. From the age of the paper. The Maya god Zapakna. The crab is traditionally Zapakna's favorite food. In order to set a trap, the hero twins create... To find the...